manifest to continue. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. He's Jehovah Overdo. I call him Jehovah Overdo. Impossibility specialist, that's who he is. When he says yes, nobody can say no. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. I want to continue the story of my life. I'm here to tell you the phase 2 of my story in Mozambique. While in prison, I kept on praising the Lord, honoring the Lord. I remember the story of Paul and Silas. In prison, they were praising the Lord, and God did a miracle. That was what he did for me. Somebody contacted me from UK. He said, Madam, I'm giving you the number of the human rights. Contact the human rights in UK. She sent me this number, the number of Hilaria, the big human right in UK. Immediately I contacted the human right, they came for my rescue. They gave me the number of the human rights in Mozambique. I called the human rights in Mozambique. A moment later, the human rights appear. When they appear, they request for my attention from the immigrations. I was in the cell, singing and praising the Lord. Immediately, a soldier came. He said, Madam Daisy, they are looking for you. Your attention is needed. When I went there, the human rights they questioned me. I told them everything they needed to know. The human rights man and he tell the immigration, say this lady is not supposed to be here. How can you detain somebody who is running away from a persecution? Let her go to the airport and get her stuff. When I got to the airport, another story again. I couldn't find my luggages there at the airport. The immigrations were panicking, they were scared. The human rights told the immigration that my luggages must be provided. So the immigrations came, they were now convincing me. They say, Princess, we are sorry. Princess, we are sorry. I let go. The immigration were sold in court. They were supposed to pay me millions of dollars. But I let go because that wasn't my mission there. So the chief immigration took me to the refugee office. Before taking me there, he gave me a card. He said it is a special status. Hey, I patrol Mozambique, no stress. I become a queen in a strange land. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. God will always raise people that will always be there for you. No matter the condition, he will always raise them. I want to appreciate the entire